The next thing we're going to take a look at is bilingual help. We obviously encourage students to use a monolingual English dictionary, and on your exams at the University of Kassel, students are only allowed to use monolingual English dictionaries. However, students will sometimes say, well, Mr. Forlini, I don't know the word in English. I know the word in German. Obviously, your monolingual English dictionary is not going to help you solve that problem. So where do you turn to? Well, you can get a German-English, English-German dictionary. And the one I use is the Pons Großwörterbuch English. I do a lot of translating on the side, both professionally and just for friends. And the Pons Großwörterbuch is pretty much the, it's good for all of my purposes, right? I mean, obviously there's some situations where you need a more specialized dictionary, but just for all of my purposes and for everyday purposes, at university or school, etc., the Pons Großwörterbuch is perfectly fine. However, students also use things like Leo and Dix-CC. Now, I'm always a bit this way and that way about these things. I mean, sometimes they're a bit, if you're a native speaker and you're translating into your native language, Leo and Dix-CC can be used relatively easily. However, you guys use them from translating from German into English, or as a bilingual help. And there you need to be very, very careful, because Leo and Dix-CC are good tools to use if you know how to use them correctly, but you need to learn how to use them correctly. So we'll take a look at those two tools now. What does Leo and Dix-CC, what do they tell you, and what don't they tell you? And when we take a look at what don't they tell you, this is when you need to use Leo and Dix-CC in conjunction with your monolingual English dictionary. So let's take a look very briefly at Leo and Dix-CC. So let's begin maybe with Leo. So let's take a look, for example, at a word. You want to translate the word, let's say you want to create a sentence with the word to owe in it. We had that verb previously. So you know the German word Schulden. So you enter in Schulden and you get, okay, so you get, let's say, over here, to be in debt, Schulden, to owe someone something. What you don't have here is you don't have any kinds of definitions. Right? That's very, very important. You don't have a definition. And sometimes you don't have, you just have here the translation. Sometimes over here you have some phrases and collocations. But what you don't have here is you don't have any definition. Sometimes you don't have sample sentences. You also don't have over here what you had in your monolingual English dictionary, which was it's a verb that cannot be used in the progressive. So for example, you say, well, ich schulde ihm etwa, or ich schulde ihm Geld. So maybe I'm owing him some money. Doesn't really work in English. I owe him some money. So these are things that that Leo or Dix-CC doesn't tell you. So if I were you, what I would do is, if you're translating into English, give the German, get the English, and then take a look over here. Right? I owe someone something. Yeah, okay. Then let me take a look up, in the dictionary, in my monolingual English dictionary, let me look it up, and let me see how it's used in English. And is this word here the correct translation or the correct use of what exactly I'm trying to express? And all of that contextual information that monolingual English dictionary gives you that you don't find in Leo. Let's take a look, for example, over here at Dix-CC. Let's go again. So the problem that we had, right, das ist, Monopoly ist ein klassisches Spiel. So I don't know klassisch, just pretend I don't know the word. So let me look over here. Ancient, terrific, vintage, classical, classic. I'm not really sure. If you look in your monolingual English dictionary, if you look under classic or classical, and we took a look at this in the Oxford Advanced Learners Dictionary, it will tell you which word to use. It will say, well, nope, the correct translation is classic and not classical, and you cannot mix these two up. So these are these things that Leo or Dix-CC does not tell you. So if I were you, if you're using these kinds of tools, it's a simple multi-step process. Translate into English, take a look over here, and start looking them up. Ancient, no, probably not. It's Altertum, no. It's ein klassisches Spiel. It probably isn't, Monopoly has nothing to do with Altertum, with the ancient world, with Rome, Greece, etc. Terrific, well, not really großartig. That's not really what I'm talking about. Vintage, traditionellen Stil, alt, I don't know. Classic, classical. Let me look up those, and then you'll get the right answer. Right, so this is how you need to use Leo and Dixie C. Don't just take the first one, right, the first translation, but go through them and see, and then use your monolingual English dictionary to pinpoint exactly which word, and then use that contextual information to see how to use that word correctly. That's it. Very simple.